turned up the volume. He has turned up the amplitude, if you will, on hearing from Jesus in small groups.
We all have groups that meet. Sometimes they talk about stuff. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes maybe transformation doesn't occur.
Small group, you could say crosstalk is good, that's what's healthy. But then you tilt it and it becomes still a cross, but now it's an X. So it's just a matter of tilting a conversation one way or the other.
Men and women speak different languages, and I wonder if on some of those groups like that, if you had more benefit in separating, women go here, men go here.
What are some ways that you could see that establishing some ground rules would have helped this group? Just shout them out.
Confidentiality.
Confidentiality, yeah. Arrive on time. Having an agenda, yeah.
Needing to grow and attract new persons, and so now we're dealing with how to form new groups and how to change and how to continue to be nimble in terms of our life together. So we're in a place of transition.
Another challenge is just training leaders and getting them to come to training. I don't know if you all have that problem.
This life group coach kind of model where I'm the director of adult ministries, and then I have life group coaches who then love and care and kind of a mentor our life group leaders.
So just as in the weekly worship service where we work hard to create the right environment, so in groups, we can create the right environment for God to grow.
We've tried to have the model where you meet in the homes, and then childcare became a bigger issue. So we've turned a couple of our rooms, we did a renovation a year ago, and we turned some of our classrooms into living room settings.
We encourage our groups to go through 5 questions every week in some form or another. First question, where was your woohoo moment? Where did God bless you this week? Question number 2, where was your uh-oh moment? Where were you challenged this week?
We lost 2 young men to suicide a year apart, and those small groups for those parents became just incredibly important. The first one, the small group was called at 2 a.m. and the pastors were called at 8 a.m. And for us, that's the way it should work.
We have a guy right now who's got leukemia, and he cannot come to group. So the group Skypes him in, and it's just like he's right there in their living room with them. So
For you to let your people know that transitions are normal. It's just a normal part of group. There's nothing wrong. Nobody should take it personally if somebody decides to leave their group.
I think the ideal of the group life helping us to begin to move to faith sharing. And so we began prayer walking and getting out into the neighborhood.
Really, to the surprise of Mark, 3 people from his group, 3 couples, have stepped up and they've started their own groups. And he might not have known it,